What you're about to see for the next 16 minutes is really what I'm thinking about during these games. And boy, are they action-packed. Game 2 is crazy. So without further ado, let's begin. So game starts. He starts with queen's pawn, which you know we hate. We obviously want to play Carol-Com. We cannot. So we just, freestyle it for the time being. We bring out bishop, he brings out his bishop, we defend. He pushes up pawn. We immediately challenge his bishop for unknown reasons. I think one time I saw a video saying to do that, but I could also be terribly mistaken. He moves the bishop back, which is fine. We're fine. We go ahead and develop our knight. He brings down queen, clearly challenging this here to take my rook. I thought about maybe moving the queen here, but it seems like a bad solution. So I just go ahead and move the pawn up. Also, we can push this pawn afterwards. Again, don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm thinking. And we do indeed push that pawn afterwards. He brings down his knight, which I'm not really that afraid of. I don't know what he's exactly challenging here. I don't know what this Busta thinks he's doing. Here we would have to take with the king, which would be unfortunate. But here we just open up our file for the rook. Here we could take with queen or with knight. Here we can take with knight. I'm not threatened by this at all. I'm fine with it. I'm chilling with it. So I can just go ahead and castle. Again, this pawn is still covered now by the rook, so we don't have to take with the king if he goes there. He moves his queen back. No idea what's in his mind here. I've heard moving pieces back is only good if you are good at the game. And I'm going to judge the fact that he's around my ELO. He's not good at the game, and this is a bad move. I'm just going to say it. I don't think it was a great move. But not to worry, we're going to make a bad move of our own. We take the knight. Ill-advised, I think. He takes back, immediately challenging, and the reason we do it is so we can challenge the queen. Clearly not a good decision. Now I've got two pieces in danger by pawns. So why not put two pieces in danger by one pawn and fork ourselves? Fuck it. I'm thinking here, if he does accidentally or just ends up taking the knight, we can at least take the queen here. That's very wishful thinking. My second line is that if he most likely takes this bishop, we take his bishop back. The thing is about me being 650 ELO is I think 2 moves ahead, not 3 moves ahead. So this is in fact what happens. We do take the rook back. Then he takes back the knight. And my ass is looking at the top like, wait, how's he up 3 material? Fucking stupid, man. But it's fine. It's fine. It really is fine because we get the beloved triple pawns. The triple G pawns. It's a classic. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. They call it the triple crown. This thing is iconic. Everybody loves a good triple pawn here. We go ahead and develop a knight. He develops his own knight. We take, and we have hopes of going leapfrog. Here, here, here. All unprotected pawns at the moment. We just have plans of just scooping up his pawns and taking our knight to probably death. But it's at least we're taking, a bunch of pawns to make back up the material. So we've already played leap. Then he moves here. Frog. Then he moves here. I believe that's how the game's supposed to go. I think it's leapfrog, I think. Regardless, we cannot play leap here. we can no longer leap, I think. Because in case you didn't notice, this is a very sneaky attack with his rook and his bishop. I think he can go here. That's at least a free pawn back. Checks the king. King moves. And then bishop could go, I don't know the most optimal move, but bishop could go here, for instance, and king is right here. Discovered attack. Have to move. Bishop takes. I think that's that would probably be it, I guess. Or you could go here and then take pawn and then challenge. I don't know. But I know that this is disastrous if I go here. I can no longer leap. We have issues to deal with. We have trouble. I just simply do this move here. It blocks the rook, and if the bishop wants to come down, we just take with the king. That seems logical in my eyes, I think. He brings the knight down. And here is what I think his idea is that we take with this pawn, and then that whole plan still works out, and he, in theory, would win back his knight. I think that's what he believes will happen. But he's very mistaken. He thinks I don't see it. You, being 1,000 ELO higher than me, have already seen it from a mile away, but I find it. He can be taken by this queen. dumbass. It was a hanging knight, and we took it. We got it. Now, we are targeting this free pawn with check. However, he blocks it. He's thinking that he's smart. He's thinking this pawn is now defended. It's really not, though. It's really not, because we can go here, and he can't take back with the only thing defending it, which is the queen. He cannot take back here. So we can, I mean, we would just obviously trade it out. So we basically did still take the free pawn. Now he moves queen down for extra attacker. He's thinking takes, takes, takes. Now he's up a knight. That's his plan. We defend with pawn. He attacks the defender of the square, so we can still continue with his plan, but we have just another pawn to bring it back. Now we're in the same exact position. Still can't do that plan. He brings his rook out. We bring our rook out. He moves a random pawn. Just a random pawn move out here. What is this? B3. Now is where we get our genius ideas. Listen, hear me out. We move the knight here. Checks the king. The king moves back. Now the king is where it's highlighted red up here. Knight is where it's highlighted red down here. After we move the king back, we take rook. Rook is now checking king. King can't move down because of knight over here. If you follow my mouse, this may be getting complicated, but hear me out. Follow me. Knight's here on the red, queen's here. Our rook is now here, checking. The only move he has is to, I think at least, is to block with queen. Now, because the knight is out this way, we can move our queen up here, and his queen can't take our queen because of the pin. Genius. I'm a genius. And our knight is here. I think he does any other move, even a checking move, which I see is only this one, I believe. If he checks here, I mean, I would just take back. The knight is here. Our queen's down here. We can go up here with his king here. Checkmate. That is my grand plan. Fucking genius. So we initiate. Move the knight. The king doesn't fucking go up. Dude, he doesn't go up. I don't know if he sees it, or if he knows, or if he's just thinking, oh, this is a fun move. So I move back to check him again and also fork these two pieces. He moves the king back. Now I'm like, and you know what? I've seen a lot of people in some of my videos comment when I have good ideas and they're like, oh, he just watched the game review, played it back, and then was like, oh, this was my plan, and I just watched like the best moves or something. I don't even know how you would do that, but they think this is like fabricated when I come up with something actually smart, even though I'm 652 ELO. Just so you know that this is not fabricated, and this is actually my plan in the game, watch me go ahead and move right back and hope his ass moves up to the top rank. I'm hoping his king moves back up. Like, hopefully he just thought that was a neat move, and he was like, wait, that was actually bad. Now he's gonna think, okay, I should go up. This is safer up top. It's safer up here on F1. I'm hoping he's gonna move that bitch back. He does not. He definitely sees it at this point. So I move back, and now and then he moves back up, and now I know about the draw rule. I know about the 3 moves in a row. I'm not about to do that, especially when I feel like I have a very dominant position. Added to the fact that by the way, I have this like a direct attack on this. I can trade out the rooks here, which is in fact what we're about to do. First, we take this bishop because we can, and we might as well trade out because we're up. He takes back. Then we take rook. He takes rook. Then we take back. Easy trade out. Clap, clap. Then he takes free pawn. We go ahead and bring our rook out. He brings queen down. I had ideas to somehow trap him with like these pawns, and then if we could bring rook up, he would have nowhere to go down here. That's like 6 moves away. Well, not 6, but exaggerating. That's so many moves away. It's just not feasible, and I'm learning that now. He's going to challenge. So I just go ahead and check with the rook. He brings the queen back. We bring king or queen. He brought the king back. We brought queen down, and I'm hoping if he's stupid, maybe he's going to go up and then basically. Well, I mean, he could block, but. Excuse me, he could block. But I'm hoping he would go up. That's why I brought the queen here, so we have both these files occupied. He instead blocks here. But we make the final move of the game. He already realizes he's toast, especially after this move, and he resigns respectfully. Boy got tossed. Now, game 2 is even better, and I'm not going to spoil how it ends, but some of my genius plans may or may not pay off here. Now, we are playing white, which we do hate playing, obviously. I don't know any white openings. We bring the pawn up. We go ahead and bring out a bishop just because it seems right. We bring another pawn to defend the bishop. He brings out his own bishop. We bring out knight. He brings down a pawn. We go up here to see how new is this guy. Does he know about this little sneaky beaky attack? Like, I'm trying to figure out, because he is 600. You really never know in 600. Like, I seriously do play some of the best players and some of the worst players. You don't know. So I wanted to see if he'd be able to defend against it. And he essentially does. He does. He castles. And that was kind of a wasted move. And I feel like it could very much bite me in the ass later on. We bring out our knight. He pushes pawn, we bring out a queen. We're thinking about getting real aggressive here. Ways to sack something, and I'm trying to figure something out. I want to get really aggressive here. He brings down the bishop to attack the knight. We unpin the king from the knight, and then he forks. So obviously we take. He does not take back, and instead challenges the queen. We move the queen. Obviously we have to move the queen. He brings down the rook. We push up pawn to get the bishop out of here. What you doing here, buddy? We just feel like it's way too sweet to take. It's like, it's the low-hanging fruit. It's the, the poison apple. The Adam and Eve apple. The apple of sin that I'm about to take here. But we end up taking the bishop. Clearly wrong. Now our queen is cooked. It's pinned to the king. And the only move I can find, let me know if there's another move. The only move I can find to get out of this is to put the knight here and block. And then if he wants to take, takes. Instead, he obviously, well, not obviously, but instead takes with the pawn. And then we decide not to engage in this whole parlay here with all the pressure on this square. And instead pivot and go this way. What's he gonna do about this, huh? What you gonna do about it, buddy? He's gonna take this free pawn and challenge my queen simultaneously. So we obviously have to move the queen. We move the queen here. And trust me, I counted the steps. Notice how much time I lost too. I mean, not that much time, but that's a decent chunk of time. I thought about, what if I check here and he takes, and I take back with queen with check? What's gonna happen? What if I left the queen here and took here, takes queen, and then takes and gets a queen? Then we're getting a rook and we're getting our queen back. Huh? So like, there's a lot of moves that may be more optimal than this one. But I decided to move here because of this immediate threat up here. In case you didn't notice, this pawn is gone. This queen is backed up. We have a, what do you call it? A barricade? A bombard? Fuck. There's a term for it where there's two pieces lined up, basically. And it's kind of a powerful attacking tool. That's what we have over here. Additionally, we're attacking the knight. And we're also, if knight were to move somewhere, then we could attack this pawn still. So we could also threaten this check. There's a lot. I like this move a lot, I think. This is the move I came up with. Well, obviously, I came up with it. I'm the one playing the fucking game. Stupid, stupid, stupid. What did I... Jesus, I brought up the damn... Was that Dave Ramsey? Damn, motherfucking FBI agent knows I'm broke. Fuck. They ain't gotta do me like that. God, exposed, got doxxed right there. So anyways, he moves here. We go ahead and begin that plan to slowly get a queen. He's realizing now, oh, my rook is very much trapped. So he moves the knight out of the way to at least trade this out. Obviously a take and turn the queen, he takes. We check. We initiate our check plan. With hopes, hear me out, because he defended, when he brought the knight back, he defended against all of this. This is all dead dreams. But we have this bishop here. Imagine we sack it, takes, move, it would be check, king would be in the corner. Then we could figure out a way to either sack this too, or bring this queen from here to here. I think that would be it, actually, right there. There's something to it. I know sacking this rook, or sorry, this bishop is a good idea. I don't have the exact plan ironed out, and I think it depends a lot on what he does. I think it depends on if he wants to block here for the check, or what he wants to do. But I like sacking it and opening it up. There's a lot, I don't know. But I'm planning on sacking this motherfucker. I'm a big sacrificing guy. I don't think people see that coming ever. So I'm big on sacking. We do take it with check, though. Let's see what he does. He moves the king over. He does not want to go in the corner. Wise. I initiate the sack plan. Even though it's not in the corner, I initiate it. Fuck it, let's see how it goes. I think now if he takes, we take with check, king moves down, and then we can figure something out. We'll figure something out. Maybe we take here. I don't know. Wait, no, we can't. We'll figure something out. Does not choose to take it. I think he knows it's a trap. Now we do the only thing to force him to take this motherfucker, all right? If he doesn't want to take it, fine. We'll shove it down your fucking throat. Yeah, that was aggressive, but we'll shove it down your throat. And now he's not forced to take it, but he can't go here. He obviously has to move out of check. There's nothing that can take this piece except the king. He could go here and escape, but we're basically forcing him to take it, and he falls for the bait. He takes the piece, and now this is mate in 2. I'm sure you can see it, but we're gonna go, and we're gonna go ahead and execute the mate in 2 because we also see it, motherfucker. Here we go. We go here, nothing can take back. King has to go to the corner, and we go here, checkmate. Everything's covered, bitch. Oh, shit. Let's go.